Welcome back to the course and welcome to section 4, Post Images and Data to Firebase. And in this video we are going to share a post. Let's jump right into Xcode and see where we left off, where we have sent our password reset. Now we want to actually send a post, and that is inside our add post share post view controller. So let us just scroll down a little bit and you will see that we have a share post function, and that is when we tap on that little button at the top bottom of our screen. So we first of all, now again, we tap on that little button, a controller pops up and we select our image, and then we add our caption, and then we have a share post button. That is what I'm talking about here. So we have a share post button and it says we check for our image and our caption. If not, then we print out, we show an alert, invalid image or caption. If the caption is empty, we show the alert, please add the caption and try again. Else, everything worked okay, we share our post. So FM, and we check for share post. So this is quite a long one, but you are most probably used to it. So we present our HUD with sharing. We share a post with a caption and an image. We check for errors and false results, and if everything went okay, we print out successfully shared the post. We dismiss the HUD and we dismiss this view controller because we want to get back from posting. Now we post a notification with a user notification name user shared a post. So this is a default setup. Notification user shared a post. Okay, so this is posted here, but on the UI setup of everything that we have just added, basically in our home view controller and our profile view controller, we observe these notifications. So that's that. We will add those observers later on. Just know that here we post this notification, and in the home view controller and the profile view controller, we are going to observe these notifications. Okay, so let us just jump a little bit deeper into this share post function, because I want to walk you step by step what is going on. First of all, we save our image, and that is pretty simple. We save our image, the storage path of post images. Let me just quickly jump to definition. We are creating an image upload data. We are setting a file name that is a random UUID string. We are putting our data into our paths and our file name. Basically, we are setting this up into here. Let me just go into our storage. We are going to create under the development branch a new, not profile images, profile posts, and under that, under a random string, we are going to store our image. Okay, let's go back to Xcode. We handle our errors, and if everything went okay, we want to get back our download URL, because as you know, we want to store that into our Firebase database. If everything went okay, we complete with our image URL, result of false and error of nil. Okay, let's go back. So image URL, result and error. We handle the error and the result if it is false, of course, and we get back our image URL, and we check for our current user ID. This current user ID is again a convenience method from Firebase. So we just jump to definition here. It basically returns our current user ID, if you recall that we have set up in the start method. Okay, now we want to get a post reference, and that is our database posts, that long post reference, ended by a child by auto ID. Now this is a randomly generated string that will be created as an auto ID, and we set we get this auto ID by checking the post references key. So we want to get the post ID because we want to save that too. So we get the values, we get the caption, the image URL, current user ID, post ID, and we get the creation date by setting the date time interval since 1970. Okay, next up we update our values with the past of post reference and of course with our values here. And we check for errors and results. And if we can update our values at this path, so we do get a branch for the posts, then the post has been posted to the database. Now we need to set this post ID to the user posts branch. So we do that by creating a value of posts and 1, and for the user post under the child current user UID, we update with this value. We check for errors and results, and if everything is okay, then we now have two branches, a post branch and a user post branch. Now we need to check if somebody is following this user that has just posted, and we just do that by observing our values for our current user ID, because the current user UID is the one that has posted, under the database user followers. If we do get back something, so we check for errors and snapshot, and if we basically guardlet our snapshot and we get our followers count from the snapshot children count. But basically, under the user's followers, we have the user UID, and then we have everyone who is following this user. Let's continue. We observe our values, the database user followers and current user UID, and if we do get back anything, we get the follower UID. Then we add for that UID a post ID, that post ID that has been just posted with the 1 to the database user feed under the follower UID. And that is it. It's kind of complicated. I will talk about it in the next video, where we will actually make some posts, one post, and you will be clear on all of this.